Hey tubers, welcome back to our channel. It's Couch Potatoes, and we are
Spuds on the silver screen.
Yes.
thank you, because I should flub that up. Anyway.
Too excited to get into the actual review.
Just came back from our favorite movie theater.
Yes. And we just watched Doctor Strange and the
Multiverse
Multiverse of
of
Madness. Before we get started, if you have not seen the movie, you may not want to watch this video because it is going to be heavy spoilers.
Spoiler,
Yes.
spoiler,
Spoiler.
We do have a spoiler-free version, which will probably... It's going to be up on the channel probably like right before this one, if you're looking at just like the channel video section. We'll try to maybe link it up in like the video card in whichever side of the screen is. Gonna remember which one it is, but, or in the description. But either way, just if you haven't seen it, if you're interested in watching it all, click off this video.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Cool?
Absolutely. Cool. Yeah.
Now,
Take off your mask, lady.
Oh,
now then,
Okay.
we already did this in the spoiler-free version, but in case you decide to stick around after that massive spoiler alert, we have someone new with us, Warren. He's actually going to be going first on his review of Multiverse of Madness.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I loved it. It was fantastic. Like the choreographs, the fights, the music was fantastic.
yes.
Oh, the music was
I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
Danny Elfman.
True.
But still, it's just everything was just perfect.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Now, I do have a couple of things, because I was sitting in the theater and Mom was looking at me, so I had to actually write down some points. The first point was, and I'm sorry, I know I'm kind of taking over from Warren's
Yeah.
part.
That's all
But-
right.
The first point was the giant tentacle monster with the eyeball.
Oh,
Okay.
That,
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Shumagorath.
Oh,
He
okay.
is one of Doctor Strange's great villains.
Okay.
An
Okay.
interterrestrial demon or monster. I forget because I wasn't huge on Doctor Strange in the comics outside of Avengers stuff
Oh, okay.
and Avengers level events, but I do know Shumagorath.
Mm.
I'm assuming that is inspired by the Lovecraft monster.
Probably.
Oh,
But I'm not
maybe.
100% sure.
Or the
To be
Lovecraft
fair-
monster is inspired by that one?
Maybe,
No.
but I am not 100% sure.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, to be fair,
I'm
I
sure
mean,
Lovecraft has been around a lot longer than the Marvel
Oh,
series.
okay.
Yeah.
So that would
Yeah.
be why. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, that's a beholder.
Oh yeah. So a couple other points that I had to write down was Earth 616. If I remember correctly, that one does take place in the comics. Once again, multiverse. Even the
Yeah.
comics universe has multiverse in Earth 616.
Yeah,
Right.
because I won't say that sounded very familiar. Like, that was the thing that I'd heard before. Was it on Loki?
Oh, okay.
Did they?
It might have been. Loki may
That would
have,
make
if you watch,
sense.
because you remember Loki went through.
Yeah, because
yeah.
he got stuck in time jail.
Yes, he did. I don't think, D, have you seen Loki
I
yet?
have not seen Loki
Oh, okay.
yet. But
Sorry,
that-
D.
no, that's fine. That's
I
conversation
mean, that's
for
the
another
first
day.
episode,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Yeah.
you're not missing too much.
Yeah.
Right.
Another part that this one's kind of two-part for the notes that I had to write down. When there was a scene where the doctor was like, "Oh, we have to check for interdimensional diseases, stuff like that."
Oh, yes. Right.
That to me, that was a nod to the Marvel Comics, Marvel Zombies,
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
as well as the zombified Doctor Strange.
Okay.
yeah.
Marvel Zombies actually had Bruce Campbell or Ash Williams from Evil Dead get lumped into the Marvel Universe with the Necronomicon.
Okay.
And with him came a zombified superhero called the Sentinel, who turned the whole universe into superpowered zombies. So that was, to me, that was a cool nod to that. I don't know if that's completely accurate or not. Let me know in the description, but don't. Yeah.
And here
Just
I thought
don't
it was
drag
a nod
him
to,
for it.
To What If, because I thought I seen like trailers.
It could have been in What If as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
What
could
If
have
had
been.
Marvel Zombies as well. So Marvel Zombies has been huge in the Marvel series
Because
and comics.
zombies.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, superpowered zombies. Who wouldn't love that?
Right?
So that was the notes I had for it, and that was my nods on what I took. Action wise, like Warren said, love the choreographics. Music-wise, love the music.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting for me was how they used the music in that fight. With
Right,
Snake versus
yes.
Evil Snake.
Oh my
love
goodness,
That
that
was
was
my favorite part.
crazy.
Yes.
Like that was just, I was like, what is happening?
Yes.
That was just,
It's great.
You can hear
yes.
all the
Fantastic.
classical stuff in the fight as well.
Right?
Love that.
That was crazy.
I feel like they had to get Danny Elfman purely for that one scene. They're like, listen, we need someone who can like create like this like choreographed battle scene that
With
involves
music.
with literal music being an element of this fight. Right? Just get Danny Elfman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that or they got Danny Elfman and he added that.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just loved how they used the notes for that. The notes as the weapons.
Right. Yes, that was
That was
crazy.
great.
That was crazy.
I loved it.
So now I do have a question for you guys.
Okay.
So the fight between Captain Marvel and Scarlet Witch,
Yes.
I could have swore I saw that was also in one of the comics. That was a nod back to one of the comics, I thought.
I want to say yes, but I'm not 100% sure.
Let me know in the comments. I think that was a nod back to one of the
Yeah.
comics.
If you've seen
But-
if you've seen this movie and you've read a lot of Marvel comics, please feel free to write down or list every reference that we may have missed.
Yes, because we probably missed a lot of references.
Yes.
And you talk about they brought out everybody in the kitchen sink for this
Yes.
movie.
Mhm.
Like,
Professor
it-
X.
Right?
Yes.
Oh my
my God.
gosh, that was so amazing.
I actually saw that like in the spoiler in this trailer.
Oh,
See,
did you?
it was in
See,
the
I
trailer.
didn't
All you
watch
saw was
trailers.
So I wasn't
All
too,
you
but
saw
I
was
wasn't
the
too sure if he was
yellow,
actually going to show up.
Just the
Or, like,
yellow
how
part
he
of
was gonna
his.
show
And
up.
also,
Yeah.
like weren't we
Well
also
said.
just like talking about how they're probably not gonna do like a whole lot of X-Men stuff?
Right?
Right.
Well, hey, look,
Right.
here's a bunch of X-Men stuff.
Right.
Now,
yes.
hold on,
And
because
the Fantastic Four was.
that's
Oh,
what I was going to
yes.
say.
Right.
This was a perfect way for them to
Introduce
introduce
Fantastic Four. Yeah.
and
Yes.
the X-Men
Yes.
into Marvel.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
we've been talking about it for a long time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How are they going to get the X-Men in here? How are they going to get the Fantastic Four in here? Those movies haven't done great in the past.
Right.
No, because Fan Four sticks a thing.
Right. Right.
I mean, the Fantastic Four was extremely hard to get right. So
Uh-huh.
with this, now it's like, okay, what are they going to do with that now?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And that was just in one universe. So
Yeah, that was just in one universe. So, and I know you predicted that we'd be talking about Spider-Man in the end.
I did, and I'm
Yes.
kind of disappointed we not
no,
because let me preface because in all the other end of credit scenes, all roads lead to Spider-Man, and then I was expecting another Spider-Man reference or something, but I got let down on that one, so that's okay
Well,
though.
technically, they briefly mentioned
they
Spider-Man.
did
They
mention
did.
Spider-Man. There
True.
was a discussion about him, so
Yeah, that
he was there.
But
Like,
because of
so-
the end of.
yeah,
Sorry, but like because the end of Spider-Man, like everybody who knew about Spider-Man forgot about Spider-Man.
or at least So
True.
So and this still plays
No.
into that.
Well,
because I was like trying to figure out how exactly that worked because Strange said that he had an encounter with the multiverse involving Spider-Man.
right.
Well, you didn't really say Spider-Man, we kind of referenced it.
No, he
He
said
said
Spider-Man.
Oh, did he say
He
Spider-Man?
But
did
you didn't
say
know Spider-Man is
Spider-Man.
Peter Parker.
Yeah.
true.
Right. And then also the young lady just had no clue. Like she just didn't know who he was, period.
And then could she be the next Strange
Maybe.
down the road?
She could be the
Her
next.
name sounded very familiar. Like
She was from the.
What was her name again?
America Chavez?
Yeah, America Chavez. Yeah.
I
know
like her
they-
like the star in her jacket.
Yes.
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 Mhm.
I was like I thought that was more of a Captain America,
Yeah. That
Captain America.
but like her powers like manifested that as well. which was
Right, right.
interesting.
Yeah. But you
Yeah.
know they had Captain America in this though. Remember?
Captain Britain.
because
Captain-
Captain Carter.
Right,
Carter.
Captain Carter. Oh, she was
Who
Captain
was
Britain?
great. No, Captain Carter.
Yeah, it was
Right.
a Britain version.
It's a Britain
Oh,
version.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He was
And
great.
actually, I think that is from What If.
Yes.
That is- yeah.
It
Yes,
is.
that is from What If.
That one I know
Yeah.
because I've actually seen a little bit of what. If.
Yeah.
That's how I recognize it because everyone was just like posting pictures of Captain Carter, and I'm like, all right, cool.
Right.
I can't wait to see this.
How this
how
works.
it actually looks.
That
Now-
looked
looks
great. It looked great.
Mhm.
So yes.
Now, with the fights, because I know we've said that we love the choreography and everything like
Oh, absolutely.
that. The one thing that I think that I can say that we all also love was the horror aspect of Scarlet Witch.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
and
they went
I
dark
am
on
not
her.
a horror movie person. I don't enjoy horror movies. As I told Dee, at the end of this, I was exhausted because I don't do well with horror. But they did a great job with her, and how Wanda Maximoff's ending. Well, actually, if you think about it, Wanda Maximoff could still be in the Marvel universe,
Yeah.
Right.
coming from one of the other universes.
Oh,
But they got
true.
rid of Scarlet Witch. But Wanda, well,
Right.
and
Maybe.
honestly, we don't know if they got rid of Scarlet Witch.
Fair.
It's
Yeah,
implied.
she's just
Right.
in another dimension.
Right. She definitely redeemed herself in the end of this, though.
Yes.
Can I
Yes.
say that? Is that all right? I mean, we're doing spoilers, but
They've been warned.
Fair, yeah.
that's true. You've been
I mean,
warned.
to be fair, I feel like we've talked about like bigger things.
Right.
So that what? Did you have any thoughts so far?
Yeah, right. What'd you think?
Well, yeah, it was great. I loved it. I mean, there's not much I didn't like about it. So I mean, I'm just trying to remember what I wanted to bring up now. But I mean,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Sorry,
It's all good.
Sorry. So
But
you
yes.
said not much you didn't like about it. Was there something you didn't like?
I mean, there wasn't much. I mean, I loved all of it. I mean, it
Oh,
was-
okay. All right. I'm just
yeah, it was great.
you know, we do the good, the bad, and the ugly. So,
True.
you know.
Yeah.
With that, I do have to bring up that there was one scene that looked a little off to me,
Uh-huh.
and that was with Wong and the statue gargoyles.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
That scene looked a little funky to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
did
Like you
it?
could tell that it was green screened,
Oh, uh-huh.
and Black Panther had this problem as well
Mhm.
with Black Panther vs. Killmonger. That
Uh-huh.
fight where you could tell that it was green screen and
Yeah.
didn't look right.
Yeah.
Oh,
That kind
okay.
of reared its
Yeah,
ugly head
I-
in this movie, but to me, it still didn't take away from the overall.
Yeah.
I guess if I
Okay.
had one exception, I wasn't expecting Wanda to be bad.
No, I did
I mean,
not.
that took me by
was a
surprise.
No,
Yeah.
And I kind of felt some way about that.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did, because
it was like,
you know.
oh, okay, cool. So she's kind of, like she's taking like the first step towards acceptance. Like she's gonna try to like turn herself around. No,
No.
it's like
She
wait,
went all
what did
in
we-
on that.
Yeah.
Right?
so we were nothing for WandaVision. Okay.
No, we
We learned a
something.
lot from
Lot.
WandaVision.
Yeah.
Hongo got corrupt.
Wow.
You know
Oh my
what?
goodness.
That actually explains that ending, though.
The
for him.
WandaVision ending?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That
that's
actually
That's
explains
right.
it.
Oh,
She must have
okay.
been dreamwalking.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I
Did not
forgot
think of
about
that.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yes.
another thing that I just now thought about.
Okay.
Have you seen that every spellcaster in this movie, when their hands had some sort of black on it, they
Uh-huh.
were corrupt?
Yes.
Yes.
And that also was in WandaVision.
Mhm.
Remember, Agnes's fingers were
Yes.
black.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
To me,
that's
that's-
true.
But also Wanda's were coming black because she was getting the stuff drained out of her, the life.
Yeah,
Those are
but when,
Right.
after that, she still
Yeah.
Right.
still ended up
she's-
corrupt though.
Right.
Yeah,
Because of the
yeah.
Darkhold.
Mhm.
So I didn't even think about that until just now, but that's
Mhm.
a good nod to all of that.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
true. That's very true.
Well, Brett,
Yes.
Hmm?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, because I actually have. I'm just commenting on everyone else. Yeah, it's really good. It's really fun. It's really like fast paced. Like I was like surprised when the waitress lady like came by with the checks. I'm like, wait, how's it already almost over? It has to be more, right?
Right?
No,
Right. Yes. That's true. It is
Yeah.
very fast paced.
but it's still fun and like comprehensible. I think my kind of meh critique about it is I kind of would because I think I was expecting to kind of we're gonna be like dimension hopping, so kind of like What If the movie.
Oh, okay.
But we didn't quite get that, but that's fine. I really liked the dimensions that we saw anyway.
Right.
But But if I had like one like minor-ish critique, it's that I kind of wish like we could have actually seen like different multiverses and like different Doctor Stranges and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like,
More
true.
of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we
Because
didn't
you
see
got
as
a
many.
you got a taste of like a
Yeah,
lot of different ones.
I know.
You know, like a cartoon one, a painted one,
Right.
yeah.
Well,
whatever
you
else.
just
Like,
got
as
a
we're going
glimpse
through
of
the-
them.
Yes.
But I think what Brett is saying,
Like
See what's going
I
on
wanted
with
to
them.
like
the
actually like step into
interaction,
like
right.
different universes.
Yes.
Like I wanted to see like what would have happened if like what if like Doctor Strange hadn't been snapped.
right?
Like
yes.
that, because like that would have been like really interesting a universe to like
Right.
explore. Like what if like everyone just kind of like went on with their lives after the snap, like and basically like Endgame didn't happen.
Right.
Like
right.
I would have
I can
loved
see
to
that.
see different like universes and stuff like that
Right.
with it.
Or with him ending up with Christine, because he didn't end up with her in any.
So what I
Uh,
heard
but
about
actually,
that-
I have a theory on that.
Oh, do you? What's your theory on it?
I think that if he ended up with Christine, he wouldn't have like actually been able to like use his powers. Like he wouldn't have actually become
Doctor
Oh, okay.
So,
That
were you-
So
That's
I heard with the whole Doctor Strange and Christine thing. I heard that's a sort of like a quote unquote fixed point in time.
Oh,
that
makes
has
sense,
to
too.
happen.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And I heard of
Where they don't get together has to happen.
Yeah.
well no like what happened like where he like forced himself to have her
oh,
like to fix he like got corrupted and like it became some kind of like cosmos Doctor Strange.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
interesting.
Okay.
Um,
Interesting.
Let's see. There was a point that I just thought of that I lost again, unfortunately.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's this.
There's so much to
theme.
unpack.
That's it. The theme.
The theme. Okay.
To me, one of the things that seemed like a theme for Doctor Strange, which piles onto everything that he said so far, was, "Are you happy?"
Yes.
yes,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
true. That was throughout.
And superheroes
Yeah.
are generally not happy deep down.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
True. Very
So-
true.
So to me, it's like Warren said, that has to be fixed. That really has to be a fixed point.
Mm-hmm.
And that leads me to believe, as to what Britt said, what if we saw Doctor Strange that was happy?
Right.
Would he have still become one of the Avengers? Would he still have his powers? Would he have given it all up for Christine if he was able to?
Right. Oh,
So
true.
I can see what she's saying with that.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, "Are you happy?" is one of those, and that does bring up a whole lot of other stuff I'm not going to get into. But generally,
Yeah. Basically,
are you happy?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah. Because
right.
it can kind of like very much delve into like a very like deep psychological discussion, philosophical actually, more exact words. Which I don't think any of us are really qualified to
go into, right?
go
What's
into,
everybody's
but-
take on the third eye at the end?
That was-
yes.
Interesting.
I don't
What?
know.
I-
I honestly don't like. That's just
And where did he get it
me.
from? I mean, did
He got it
affect
from the book.
Yeah,
it was
he-
from
yeah, he
the
got
dark.
it.
Oh, because
yes.
he used the book. That was
Yes.
the.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I'm wondering, like, is that like a curse? Like, it can't like be like the powers like
Right.
corrupting too much because there's no more power.
It's
'Cause the power's
right.
destroyed.
It's insight. It's
Insight?
eyes inside the
Oh.
mind.
Oh, okay.
To use
Mind's eye.
Bloodborne's.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
To use Bloodborne's words. That's what I think it is. Basically, he was kind of like able to like because
He
he
opened up
was
his
able
third
to
eye.
see into multiple dimensions, which I don't think he necessarily is supposed to. His mind has indeed opened, and he has a literal third eye.
I
Oh
gotcha.
boy!
I went,
No, so
I-
that looked a bit odd.
I like the sequence at the
That was a
end
bit
with like the
weird.
guitar was like wait, what? Like what is like he's like you see him hurting and so I'm like what? Then you see the pop eye like oh,
Yeah, I'm like wait.
and it's like push.
Yeah.
What?
Just
What?
just seems
no,
like it came out of nowhere.
here's the credits.
No, I do want to say that I have my own little theory about the third eye.
Oh, okay.
So we saw the Doctor Strange with third eye already for our
Yes.
Doctor Strange.
Right.
Right.
What if that timeline that reality that he ended up getting forced to wasn't just any timeline, but more of a relative future, if that makes any sense. Like, what if that does happen? Because he said that I kept winning until I lost.
Yeah.
Are we going to see a
Oh.
point where he loses and he circles back to that, but this time without the book?
Oh,
Interesting.
well, that is interesting.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Because, and one of the things that this movie does, it's multiverse.
Yes.
Right.
So there's multiverse theory plays a huge role in this as well.
Uh-huh.
So, quick rundown for the viewers: multiverse, different universes, all that stuff. But some universes are more parallel than others.
Yes.
What if this was an alternate parallel future?
Mm.
Maybe.
Food
Well,
for
we see
thought.
the
Swinging back
consequences.
to Captain UK, I guess we'll call her. I'm not sure what you call her.
Captain
Carter.
Britain.
Captain
Captain
Britain.
Britain.
Yeah.
I love the, oh, I can do this all day line.
Oh,
yes,
yes,
that
yes.
was awesome. Yes, yeah.
She
That
could
was
do it all
a
day
good
until
night.
she couldn't.
Right.
And that is the once again,
Oh.
that is the one of the haunting scenes about that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
No,
Just-
no,
just
no,
the
no. The
entirety
haunting
of that
scene was
scene.
the guy who's like, "Oh, I can destroy you with a whisper."
Yeah.
Oh,
Blew
and he
himself
had
up
no
because he didn't have a
mouth.
mouth.
Yes.
Right.
Literally, I have no mouth and I must scream.
Mhm.
Right. Yes.
Though my
Wow.
screams can kill things, I just killed myself through that. Like it's just baffling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole, like you said, that whole
the-
segment
yeah.
was just
Yeah,
amazing.
the entire
That was like
scene.
Yes.
a really dark
Yes.
turn, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to keep reminding myself, okay, this is just one universe, just
Right.
one universe.
You know,
Just one
Right.
universe.
Right.
Right.
Right. That's very true. And poor Charles Xavier, he gets
Yes.
killed in every movie lately. Like, I don't know how many times this
I
guy
feel like
could
this
die.
was like the quickest one ever, probably.
Probably. But it was great to see him.
Mhm.
Anyway,
It was.
okay, so we are at 20 minutes, people, and we could probably talk about this all
For
night.
another
Yes.
20
But
minutes.
we're going to move on to our scores. So we're going to start with Warren. What did you score this movie?
10 out of 10.
Awesome. D.
Right. Oh.
Oh.
10 out of 10.
Britt.
Yeah, I'd probably say also a 10 out of 10.
John.
I'll give it a rare 10 out of 10.
Woo, and you have it there from the Spuds. 10 out of 10. We all recommend this movie.
Yes. And
Oh,
also,
yeah.
like we said in the non-spoiler review, watch WandaVision if you have Disney Plus, or if you want to do something involving sea shanties, we do not recommend it. View it for Disney Plus, please. Support everyone involved. Watch WandaVision, and also potentially What If.
Yeah.
WandaVision is a requirement. What If is a recommendation.
Yes, yes. But you really should watch those. And if you made it through this entire video and you haven't seen the movie yet, we would say we're sorry, but we did warn you.
Yes, we did.
Anyway, so tell us what you think. Comment, like, and subscribe.
Yes, help us with the algorithm.
Right.
Buds out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.